Hello. The sit show adwada ene wukwada bia free non sompemu yede ebremu mo fiefiem ana moni egusu ene enumre so yemo akwaba sane se yeni age papa se TV ahodo ewo nyina ene wode wo TV no ato NET2 oba bedi dwumedie we achi nyame enhira wo papa na frɛ afoforo na ka kyerɛ mo se ade a yede dwumedie no ahye ase a ne se ye wukwada ukwada non sompe mu de na kyese Ghana nkomo ene ye ba bedi no kura trodo ye mbetwa mo troda ye mbetwa mo tresa ne se ye de ebuo kese papa ena emamo ene enumre nchia kese pa ena ekoma the parliamentary candidate at the Great Trouble constituency Madam Gloria Owusu ene enumre ye chia papa ye se o hwe dwumadie we nyame enhyirawo na afeso ene nsam no dɔso sɛ ne ade bia yɛ ka no yɛntumi embriti yɛntumi enka nsam no nyinaa ho nsam nkyerɛw ɛno ti ene endra ena yɛ sɔre yɛ ne yɛte sɛ ene ya me ne mo kase ya ena ɛyɛ court ambulance saga yɛ beto dwai ya kan ho nsam saa we say letter of credit ni sa nsam ni bebre ensese ko sign eje ebo enya abidua ne sa eruti court eko asetena no wo mo ne abroni kase acquitted and discharged o ma discharge minority leader honorable Ato Forcing any businessman Richard Jakpa or say Godfred Dame obeche no where power lies. Ampa wache Godfred Dame where power really lies. But is it the end of the case? Akwenya wo ho say yebetumi dia call another higher court ana. Yes. Utie the Attorney General and the Minister for Justice Godfred Odame and I say Godfred Dame. What say? Enso ha asem no enso ha na obe escalate no dia call Supreme Court na wakoji interpretation and I say yaksan koka nsem no anase asem no ya do emusuko ansana wate ne ho ase eyemra asem enye se oye tintintiriti. He has that right as Attorney General, or right as a Ghanaian say also obeko ode wasem ebeko that far enuti utie nsem na akoso na chese NDC for mani age papa o mrahye bedwom o ma chichichichi white scarf omo bo judiciary na baso say judiciary na yade na je say Ghana the judiciary no yade a adwuma papa yenkunimdie de ma oman Ghana majority leader honorable Alexander Fenyomakin ono so edna no asem atodwa na da nyame asese court no so krasi ne ehun sem bebre na odi afutu edi ama NDC for say e come out there o say justice system no good say anko yi amawa na mu di ye judges yi atem enti ye be fa ne sa kabiba minkabi o mampani dada John Dramani mama ono so say judgment here ye di abetu dwai de a be boost investor confidence ene de menene ya adwene esa ne say investors no be hu say yes Ghana awuba ha na say obedi dwa yenye katasumu mwasu bia ye do ko court and say obetumi akọ court akọ seek justice, so there is no argument, or there are no argument about near Omampeni Dada Eka, Yermini Yajuni, Nemum, say, would the assembly for court, and I do court, na say, a court another side, you better in some near tea in some or better, or better, Eddie Alpha. When it are to forcing a ambulance case, no, Babia, Yadi Eduno. Now, Minchia Mose, Jumedia, when sources radio, UK, or more UK, memu, almost live, sources. Radio oko YouTube so a oko Sources TV GH dia obetumi de wani edi akire bia na woni fie na TV mben na obetumi use phone na laptop de ahwe Sources TV GH ana se obetumi akọ NET2 TV GH YouTube na also odi wani edi akire any Facebook na dia wonsa ebeka ye Sources Radio no they are based in White Hart Lane, UK, Papa, and then numeri almost so omodi omeni edisa jumedi we echi. Orofo ene yensa kan guess baako. Ni mo du papa Ghana obi anim no. Mo amonsa kan flyers ni dem gidi se ba this time mo adwo amo eba betie na numu ensem enoti ye be hye ne so. Na answer na guess no mede ne be tu dwa no na mede ne din be tu dwa no. Nsem kakra ye bebo so ene enumre yi ene se ye behwe nukredie ene intro a ewo ye politics mu na nukredie ni intro a ewo ye politics mu no se ewo NDC o se ye MPP o se ye nukra nukre se ye intro a ye intro enunti ye ko ye nimu no ye beyiyi ni kakra ni afa eye di NDC manifesto na ya sign afa MPP manifesto ye be dom esuko na ya kire ensem a parties no kan ye se onya ekwan ebedi wo man Ghana so a wo be ye sei onya akwan no aso oyeye anase wanye na afi so candidates mienu no ensem a omo kan ye emra no mo opposition mu na omo dane omano omo ba aban mu no emre ekono ye be yi ni nyina de ache menye nne de but as time goes on no ye be yi ni nyina de ache ya kase abato serious business enye se abato aso na obi kokko obi ye broni obi ye tuntum enti se betafra che ye beto ana ye nto ma no it's about bread and butter issues it's about nipa o se tunu so aba no de na oba be ye de amount it's about nipa no how honest the person is nukredie anase atro ena nipa no wo ba bedi enye so ofi mikrom ana me ne yire na ko school anase ne ma me nanfo ana me ma nanfo da bi da it is about who would take Ghana forward waya nipa obeba obeye hihye ama economy no ayeden akọ nanim na aboa memene wo eno ena esi yehwe na nye se papa we de waba osaba abekeka ensem e de akire anase omo bo apro ne ebebo mutrim bia na omo keka e de kire we will have to interrogate everything that both candidates are saying. Obi beka say well there are other independent candidates but upo Ghana as far as we speak now no is about these two political parties enti ye be share ne nso na last week and I say Edward Twemene Professor Boadi edi nkomo na course aba no any messages aba bebre ne che say yensan emfa na mbabio mesa ne say economy no ehon nsem no edoso mo a mafre no mrepam no ye behwe se ye betumi de Dr. Donfe and Professor Boadi nyina aba at the same table na ya be fifinsin e de ahwe se be ya abato a ye kwakoto no we will make informed decision enkoba se wo de ye woto MPP mu enti se MPP ni nya kra eno ana ope ana se wo de enkoba se ye de woto NDC mu enti se be atrokra na ye dia ana se trokra na omu dia wo se chinchina NDC na ope we should move from that type of politics no to issues based politics papa yi be ka asem no edien na wo asem num sabio ababen na wo asem num esa ne se nyankopon ema obi bia adwene obi bia nyankopon e manadwene for you to be able to discuss issues and say look at issues and draw your own conclusions. Enunti de bia obetie mi ameka say abato a serious business. Obi send me a message here. I will say Godfrey Dame can decide to go to The Hague. Said Yameka no any right as an individual, any right as an attorney general to take the matter to that level until Mobeshe Nensu. You better the facts, the fiction about the free SHS. It's once again the free SHS is a topical issue in this election. 2024 about one year kono free SHS no edimu tenteman pa wo di sinchen a enye yi. It's say MPP for obianim nipa ode anase aban a edi free SHS no ebaye holistically. Ena NDC for so your Mahama eskase or go jina simpie so say ono na ede baye. That is why it has become an interesting topic as far as this election is concerned. Na Ghana for nipa ode free SHS ne baye ne ehun nia otwa entro ni nyina yebedi ehun enkomo yebeyi mfonini bi e de akire what especially the opposition now almost so ba ban mu no what they said in opposition ene nia wo mo ka ene because sebeta fracho now omahu say free SHS no after all it is possible esane say upo umpo ade a ekoso. The other issues with the free SHS that can be discussed, that one is another topic on its own. But the fact of the matter is say you cannot take away the credit from His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Megidi say wo eneme no nipa wo ma ye nyina ye te ade a yefa no free SHS no Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo wa bra na oye opposition leader and then me guess ebe do insemnum esuko ni ahwe say yem politicize the free SHS na is it a national issue I say ye the politics we ene ye we ene de baye enyemenam de baye ene sa nyamanyama no a guest oye nyumtufo enuti ye bekoso ebisa no the music industry ne ekoso ekosen se ekoyi a den na say aban eye na ohyemu kina enko yie so a den na say musicians no na say artists no womo ye at their level to make sure say even your culture and your values as Ghanaians no ombetumi use enwum tro no e de a project Omane Ghana ewo amanone now face so near your no digitalization abefo kwan so ene digitalization ti you don't need to go to Abia Absa Bank and Eco Bank and say Ghana Commercial Bank and any of the banks no to go and deposit 500 Ghana and say 1,000 Ghana on your bank account. Because of digitalization, you are at the comfort of your home, you will be able to have an account on your phone. And then Manko Bank, to me, sika every me bank account at the bar momo no so emamiko yi wa abontin. I didn't go to the banking hall. Sanyama we nyina digitalization at that Roma. Yebeshe how digitalization has helped even the music industry. Kwan benso ena omo fi se sa abefo kwan yi aboa ama anyumto fo no omo so omo ho ato womo. Na yesa bisa krapo se celebrities no ade a so omo ye politics na omo de omo ho agege politics mo na ukọ amanoni America adano mi hu Idris Aba wo Donald Trump ne campaign trails anase okọ baabi ni nyina ye bebisa say should celebrities no ade a so omo de omo ho dori anase for politics mu ana ye papa former policy advisor to the NDC government, Dr. Tony Edu. I salute you this evening. Dr. Tony Edu so the insembi tuja previously. Ono de say o ya NDC ni mapa. Send ya nyina ye nimu na nokre o say many years ago, say since 2000 not just say mfie eduonu enan achi anase emuni a ojai se obeko NDC congresses ana mbisa se adentra o kire se ojai ko because NDC for ko congress a omonko device policies a ebeboa oman Ghana na emom ni omko congress omo ya ne se omo dwen ekwan a ebefa so a yede be wini election Tony Edu ene kan sa asem yi na yi ehun infoni ede akire o me ye se aye onwanwa kakra na afi so me bisa me guest ni efano TVET education see your free SHS and your free TVET TVET na aban di sikapudu ahyem no is that the way forward is that the best approach for us as a country ana afi so ni efano STEM science technology engineering and mathematics STEM education focus on these 4 areas and as a disciplines science technology engineering and mathematics 4 areas na omo mbeko STEM schools no school no ebe focus on them and also me guess ebe kan ehon nsem baako mienu bi na yakoyenim menemu ka say guess agi adwa na senya mekan no munim no oyo nyumtufo a Ghana ha wagi din pa in fact wi asia fana nyina wagi din ma mene onyina yenim no na mesesi studio biom se ye befa eye political parties ni nyina omo manifesto omo nya akwanya eba abam we MPP for there me hwese me nsa beka NDC for there ne ye de apanfo aba na omo abehwe nsem num page by page o hwe book ya me kutai where leadership of service from the MPP or say protecting our progress transforming Ghana for all where 2020 manifesto no for instance we call page 51 wo bi ofie no we call page 51 that is education we be the next page now omo policies no ho or say from number 92 or say promise omo make here say they will encourage the colleges of education to update their curricula to ensure they produce graduates that will teach the well-equipped and critical thinking population we need to move the country forward. Nti ye de mpanifo no beba na ye bisa omo say saa de we amokan no moye evidence no ewen na ye de akyerew na ye koyenim se ne ye be ya ye be ye informed and say answer na ye be kwakoto aba no na ye wonyina so bia ye de to aba na enkoba se ye de ye wo ye to MPP mu ana ye wo ye to NDC mu intra ti ye be share ne nso wa wo NDC for de no machia me nya bi wa wo bi no na wadom me na famous enedumre michia famous NDC famous mame mo 2020 and I said 2012 manifesto no na yentumi emwa NDC so person oba dwumadie we so I'll make sure say you come here and come and talk for the NDC as well and otimba hye so me guest abrantie onumnyamfo a ye fe no Nicholas Omane Acheampong se me ka kire Nicholas Omane Acheampong ofre no ho nationalist me de Ghana ha nipa menim so ye nationalist oka obia endi wuchim honorable Kennedy Ohene Acheampong Ghana first ye nwene Ghana ho ade ye beye bia no ye ma Ghana no and take the lead papa yi so say oye nationalist ene numre minsa aka abrantie Nicholas Omane Acheampong bro Omane
akra
majoe
ya minua
bokode
onyaminadum
edanyamia sese
sounds on ye
nyamiadum ene mo mpaebo atamfo no pre ani sabat yesu ye ko yanimo ani sa nyankopon sa wo mu idie otamfo be ya lumba kan sembi o se nia ope yenseye ewo kokoa mu no na nim na begu ase ewo bedwam na esane na dwene boninti obechinchin asai na yedaso etiase empaibo a mebo no braniko obi hweyen afi na ebia oti wudin a braniko one hwan
oh say Nicholas Omane Acheampong de the only musician in this country the only musician in this country okuta multiple names.
Exactly.
Because almost every song edanimidi. Almost
yes.
All the songs, all the great songs by the grace of God I've made. You tend to become a name.
Your name.
So you can
You
can call me with my real name, that is Nicholas Omane Acheampong. You can also call me Zafanat Pania. You can call me Apostle. You can call me Mahashala. You can call me Tabitha Kum. It's on and
that
on.
Is the word I was looking for. Tabitha Kum. Tabitha Kum no Bible man.
Bible man say more.
Sir.
I am the only musician in this country. By the grace of God, all those hit music that I've released into the system, became like a real name as well. Because people even know me much, calling me Zafanat Pania, Tabitha Kum, Mahashala, Apostle, and a record be say I was me de onyankopon ase wo hon ba me beto mbanifo bebra onyankopon bebra na me adma ho including Lumba Nyumana kan.
Yeah.
One of the greatest in Africa.
Yeah.
Continent. Lumba, the Lumba, yes. But me nim Lumba Nyumbia ya different.
No cre papa. And nobody work asem. No cre because o hwe anwntofo akese a abekem kwa. Yemfa omunwum no emfre wo. Afei na madwene akos because minimum nkofo ayo mo fre wo Zafanat Pania papa no.
Yes.
Ba ko no kra de say Tabitha Kum. Tabitha Kum.
Apostle na eba no. Beto nyum to focus for bebre am adma wo mo na nampadu the late nana to for na kwame ampadu.
Yeah.
Me am a boss, I'm Achidede.
Yes. Another great legend.
One of the greatest.
Yes.
You see, a lot of them, but then so far no me mpani mvue akwasiampa for Jane, the late akwasiampa for Jane all of them.
Yes,
see?
all of them.
Great musicians, but
yes.
Me who musician be our Ghana ha Otise Omane Acheampong on that aspect. Say utimi releasing nyom na nyom no amanfo de aye adanin tuma ne ton Zafanat Pania ntuma Zafanat Pania empaboa Zafanat Pania polythene bag Zafanat Pania echele enyoma bibire nti onyankopon wayebi papa enukre wayebi na you are credited with I say udi simbi wonyum no west bia ehun kakra because minim kwa minim sa Tabitha Kum me anyewu na wo de sa Tabitha Kum nyumba ka menteda Zafanat Pania no edien na ma craft and as we come out with such names mashase no mishia onyankopon asem.
Oh, okay.
It is sabofra.
Okay.
Timi no na honhom no so. Etimi munti no. The love I have for God, and then the desire to become someone stands for God, put together and made me who I am today. Because without the love of God, it will be difficult for someone to use a gospel musician to become the way I am today. Unless indeed you love God.
Sir.
And that has ever been my strength. Because so obi do nyankopon ye na ye ne boyef do. Yeah. But so obi do nyankopon ono sa nipa no nyankopon ni mfi ne so da. Irrespective of onipa kro no abra se obi akoma do nyankopon onyankopon ni mfi ne so da.
Sa pepe.
Ohini David na sebe ono so ye de bonye ni tezamia. But at a point And Crofokra report to no send and Yankupon we crowd, but it got to a point. God Himself stated that man David is the man after my own heart.
Okay.
Why? Because God realized David loved him. Into beat the Yankupon 1 Corinthians chapter 8 verse 3.
That's right.
If anyone loves God, he is the one God knows. And that has been my strength. God knows I love him. Though
person, you're a human being.
I'm a human
being. You are not perfect.
I am not. But my love for God is always intact. And no, and I fapping be a mamma and crawl for a new to an inch because David is the man after God's heart.
Wonderful.
And you know, David. In other words, Omane Acheampong is the man after God's heart. And you I told the BNN Crawford, no money now, it is a politician and say, Abaya, yeah, or my human politician, may ye nationalist, said the Oka. Yes, now, Oma Montia says, Obi to Juma, and Chester says, oh, you did in so you define my own. Because what your mind be? What I say? Yeah, good. And now you want Crawford, so I told you, you want to buy a hole, yeah, for help. Such as before the implementation of the free SHS policy, no? Good. People used to come to us for school fees. Me banacha when I'm saying besro. And password the bar we document that and so top it that moment na uniska. But Onyankopon ya adomo a na nado dankwa His Excellency Akufo-Addo and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia introduced free education policy in 2017. No, at the time when he was in opposition. Okay, ma meti o masum say Ghana for to Obama me na me be president ya. I'll introduce free education and also free secondary school. Free SHS me say that my minim, but me tell the reasons why a binum from a national list no as a binum so person who had a ground okay, and that was when I decided to enter into politics with the reason say for near here for maybe to make a secondary school education. So we see how Sandreno secondary school was a big deal. Okay. This is they are very free, you know. Yes, I'm for. And you know the man sorry say no. Say you will lead the be yimu. Now sir and it's what media regardless of the political background. I have to go and support it. Thank you. And that is how come I became like a politician. I am not. So if John Mahama had introduced this policy, I would have gone. You would have supported him. Yes. You are not supporting Yamfan is a political party, but you are supporting at the moment. Good, but at the moment I cannot separate the MPP party as a political party from the government, the implementation of the free SHS. Of course, you see, as a because party no abide this policy. At this particular moment, I am supporting the party MPP and especially the leader Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia just because I don't want the free SHS policy to be abolished. Okay, wonderful. I think some explanation makes a lot of sense. I have to support the MPP party. I am still supporting it because the reason I say I had a leader then, an opposition leader, calling for the implementation of free secondary school policy many years ago. You understand? Since 2008. Yes. And at that time, there was a president, you know, called His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. And I was wondering, na obia onu omuya president was say dey ni ye but opposition leader no say be ye they kuta abino pass kuta the powers kuta every right to implement it was ye so how come that the opposition leader is pushing say no I will implement it until 2008 you know yeah campaign support no okay so anye Messiah campaign support no 2012 still anye and Messiah campaign support no 2016 and a subsidy.
So you were consistent.
Yes. Or subsidy and banzo or implement the
yes.
Na koso.
Okay.
Na me share kasabia ye leaders ni bi ekafa ho a.
And I'm saying
I was say me any kwanza me contrast because me contrast ya any me ba me ho so no. Na Ghana for akoye mistake na ntina me gina me dende especially this time
good.
Se man sorry na me nyimanim na me translate yes oh me we celebrate me bo mani munyam ho ban because of the insult and those things are NDC for the be me no me bo ho ban a betumi abo me nko mani munyam no ho ban so enyanka ma benya problem
that is a nationalist
me nko mani munyam no ho ban enkurase for ma benya problem because free education policy na yehu sa no akura it is the greatest gift ever to appear in this country from the side of the politicians. It is the greatest offer this country has seen from politics.
Okay.
Free education, no. And one thing at this time, go for to say, and I say, yeah, Papa John Dramani Mahama, and was it? And I say, you no.
Yes.
Baby, our brothers, me more branco do yet. Now, so we believe I have every right to protect the poor Ghanaian child.
Okay.
As I said, education, you know. So be mammy will be papa will be nishi will be a crossing gra. I was so timinya because Ghana for shadi be. Sir Abafra antimi enya education up to secondary school level. Na na brabo apia akwa kujina nkugbomu in a way. NSI sakola no SS certificate no kuta enea. Na se empo ebia wantimi anya kwanya anko university ene ana wanko nursing training ene teacher training ana se ontimi nto aso a se oyobi anani da form a one okuta secondary school entity a ewo soro sene JHS level na wa yakola obi JHS na wo drop out na ontimi anto school so a the next thing you see, especially a man, or coffin peruanian say, man, let's say, be no we will get to because if you ain't in for some sana, I don't know. But so, Otumina secondary school Titianoa na competition crab and life woman because now you could only be to us.
Yes,
into a Tiffany now you could only be investing. Now, also, o desire say,
don't come
so on your chance here, on Trana Sabi, or Maye. Sabi obia nanima gu ase competition no will push this child ekosi ada obehia boafo na wa catch obisan say e dey na person oye be me go school o person we go school a school be na person go you person me go university and person me go teacher training you know na o certificate we say me go JHS be anyone be na abo
sir.
But the make to say
papa
the moment the nipa no e be say okay na o person me kwa wa there na me person me to school so na o certificate dey say oh me wie JHS na asem na asa but obi timi wie SSE a na nadu dankwa ne Dr. Mamudu Bawumia etimi de ahoma abo mo yam agina ho say ye be maka Ghana mofra ni nyina nya sa level of education no even obi timi wie SS no no ankasa na nida form a wano ankasa edipa odipa bobo sika no kosi se afedie obi timi nya sika kakro se me pese afedie me ko teacher training
ya no kre minim nipa bebre sa
what you say
a omo wie SS a omo dipa
no
e dey sika
se nipa na ntimi metrasa red line na eye SS no wenye bia abrabo ye tough papa gize nyame hwabie bi se ni bana ye SS wantimi anto aso ohia boafo na ose ede na me pese me call police nye SS no a so what na fie even 5 years after school gra who got certificate no ni pa so na utimbo na call police na afi wa start abrabo na wabusua
wonderful
what you say obi timi boa what than immigration officer enye ni monyam obi timi boa what than army officer enye ni monyam but ni nyina basic no SS no
sa pepepe
enti say ye nye leader bi ati say na do dankwa na sabe Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia the visionaire aboni chidom as vice na omo timi pushi agenda we wa bra omo ba no na obi tekonyo so mempene no ko oyo mempene no si eyeye ampa so wa timi anye
sa
omo flow position taking over beno na omo timi aye na sese ya mene mu kasa de konti this particular election me kasa bibire no ne se abra ya papa His Excellency Nana Dankwa and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ya mo try some di free education a bus system no man your mama sesano sabe adverts upon adverts, negative adverts,
yes,
so to speak, negative advert. I want to run
free SHS
no down I can't some yeah papa say do katia kra asem bi wo ha ni na before you so I say it is better to be illiterate than to go to free SHS.
I will them.
And yeah, Papa John Dramani Mahama so say Ghana must not introduce free SHS policy on the whimsical promises of a desperate politician. Indeed, one more organized party from Pennyfoa said the MPs and ministers from the side of the NDC. Then Sata Momo
yes.
One more to me and consider that the idea is fine. Name me entry of Wasi. They organized demonstration with placards. Said Ghana must not entertain the so-called desperate politicians. Almost one more person the free SHS and Abano. Can't say say most African nations are try. Amane woman me guase. Inti ade nye na babe so bi kan bibi na ohwe na sade no ye na usika na enso a sabe yenti dezo mu so inti amra so say my leaders ni hu say sir mudi politics ya chi na mo kan se mo buwa eguho atwa mo dabi asane na mo kan ye no eno so ye bedira na eno makata me ne ya papa mahama me ne hwan se metu me facing because the me ye kura nkrofo ya mahama no de wonda me be ku wo mane mahama no si ya nkrofo ka tire me
nyame na ebo nipa
and this for ba be ku wo na fine ko si ya and this ni bia ntimi nya me foko
thank you
because me need you be atem na the American say your orphanage homes countless number of them in this country na hwe ni mguase bia na ekoso amafo tumi ekodonate etumi mawma aduane come tade kakrashe but obetimi ashabofra na tade me na duane dia onyini ho enti onyini ba ba ye nipa ben sabe awisia no jankaba no obi a yemi no no ane maame ne papa da obenyina be ye nipa ben ne ya tra wa hwe ama janka ni wisia no omo orphanage homes no yetimi omo timi boa na omo wie basic no eye JHS no nkola ni no mu school mo ne e mo maduane di nkrofo aba omo be donation na drink no matubi ama no no nkola yi so nyini
sa
secondary school no ne bo eden ti omo ntumi
enko
the handlers of the orphanage homes no omo ntumi fa nkola no nko omo ntumi ntua ne nkola na nyini no mu school mo ho e wo wa na SOS for abane abe so according to performance whatever naja ya family nu bi na nkola no gu ho e wa no donfo bi aba me pese me be adopt akola no ba na akola no gu ho
mo makane
na sabio ajanka obi asabi sebi eburu ebia oni abusua se so free omo premises wa oni ba bia oko na mo ntumi nwene ngwala we no mo education said e be ya ochena o mo betumi aba mo bra no sabe o mo ankoso anya janka ne awisi forever. But after the implementation of the free secondary school policy no na do dankwa ne Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia any MPP aban timi de baaye no kono kohwe orphanage homes ni nyina nkwala no ka nyisia no ko secondary school ama sesi amene ka say from 2017 no ebi no krompo edu colleges ebi no ewo nursing training so o ma gire university am ma to aso nkwala na nyani da so say minim me maame minim me papa na nso me wani da so say aban ebe ho me mobo ama me so matimi asua de aduru ba bia metimi aye adwuma e de abo me bra. Okay. Always repeat the same word. Yeah, Papa John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, he is never interested in the free secondary school policy. He is not interested. But one more survey. And this is one survey. Me the American ministry be me did it when you be at him. Yeah, war and Central 47 on TV so they should deep on the fatem. I had in the day. And this is for Juma. I'm here on them. I'm not the end because obi antimi me foko. So who's a number? I don't know what you say. Me so me nam ho free nti bra na be the opa. Emra makwan say onipa nam ho a self defense it's allowed. Yes. So bo hu ban. Enti the America business say and this is for now your survey towards the 2024 elections. And a report one go for the amount say free secondary school policy, you know, a didi yamanu, a didi co voters in, and yet, and while I don't want my beneficiaries almost 1.5 million. The parents, yes, almost 1.5 million. Those who are also on the waiting list to say me bana card no enter. Nti abato we no. Se assign ko ye placards. Utie me. Yeah. Me ngasa gwa. One more survey report na me kan kire no. Okay. Nti se assign ko ye placard kutane ka say free education 419. There is no way we can win the elections. And that is how come on. Omo ko organizing meet the press no na afedie yemfa nkoto dwa say free education no afedie it has come to stay. One na two free education no kura no you launch a certain kind of free education before you free abamtini yen kama no emeshe Ghana for adwene mu say yen ye de baaye because Ghana for yare refree na point ni eno na betumi ama Ghana for no etimi anya gidie bi wo yemu say if you continue to stand against the free education policy in the open, they will never vote for us. So therefore, let us embrace it this time round. And now you say it has come to stay. So I'm that is the trick. God forbid. Now when you go so masa, if you say in yankanum nkwanti emisia no nkwanti yet we mamu ye policy bia ye de bo ajanka ba ho ban obi ho a ne maame ewo no de ne hye robem no koto no twene se be ball aso e no bi odonfo bi go we no fa na de ba police station minimum bi yangasa minimum bi na enipa we no ye hyehyɛ ye yi wo mu free mu sama wo ma so die koda individual se so e bre na wanyini enti se policy bia ba na e take care of san kwada we se no mo manya baabi asia mpacho mintimen trust ya Papa John Dramani Mahama any NDC for omo e demonstration say free education for 119 say amene ka say asoriete free education no Ghana have been winning elections that eno ne trick no yeah but ya Papa John Dramani Mahama say ye kotie no mpo say yaje na di ato aba na manoa oba onko elections mu biem na politician ne trick nyina ni so once a politician be a born home modern or person will be pleasing voters not to win the elections ahead. Yes, that is Ottoman Papa Mahama. What to compare him to, you know, to perform in order to please the voter. Because all here vote to be him. enti free education and also on pada no obe justify
okay
obe Omane justify mamu ho say aban dada no na wonima mamu aban dada no na sika ni ho aban dada na say ne ma no enti pamu otwa no se mantwamu kura mafre ematan aban ni sika me ka kire mo say yi aban dada na Omane no de ka na fa hin kosi ha say enti no min twemu but ma fa 20% pe ematan no muntua 80% of the school fees. 2 school atade free education no abana na do dan kwa ne Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia omo abomode papa na me salute am enye school fees in one am fa yo
e dey biom
school atade abana fa books no a ebetimi am obata no nya pressure say yintimi nto books ma me ba e bi abana fa school fees there by me ni sika pre ba ana say enyankai oni ma me ne papa bi a woto books wa ma no eno so abana fa books no utility bills enso ni kanea I was secondary school abana safa na kanea dia na ya pa I was secondary school system no mu e na me ba be kire wono
kire me
obata bitimi di kokoko kosi awowa wantimi antwe kokoko no ma onipa no man kosi an wafa kokoko no but emira so ye na kwala no bewie obetro no final year exams no na ade bi o ye frɛ no registration fee exams fee exams no yankwaya no kwa na sikapudu bi wa ne kase so chen school fees no wo be wi a ende o se wutua na obi o ho a o drop out because of exams fee no na ma me no anya sika ntua
okay ma me mo awa wo hwe omo book ya me de kire ahwefo ya o say leadership of service where 2020 manifesto the MPP page 54 o kan yema mienu under education omo promise omo make here ni omo say under year 101 o say abolish the payment of utility bills by students.
So
this thing has been implemented. Or say the tertiary education policy abolished the payment of utility bills in tertiary institutions. And the second one now okay FA examination fee in registration. And also 104 no say or say absorb BEC and WASI examination fees.
Nanka anyone go back as a
book.
It was there. About time the bresa be do on exams last week Kumasi me koye program ewie na abrantie bi afra me so mane ma send 100 cedis wives adai was it ene u program no mitie me suza
awesome
na minia na ye mienu ba kunya kwan ko ba ku eko ankane secondary school na ye school fees ni bi
okay
na minia no de bia na pressure ye pam school visa onwo anim se me ma me ni bi ne papa so ni ho eso ye pam no only choice than to come back home oba na ni so ye be no na ye so man school atade no kra afọ na ye ya krokron so nya botre otimi tena fie sa na ye ya makwan I would tie de kosi ye one day bi ye pam no school fees or be final year exam ye pam no school fees or full car so or be no bi nya accident na ni nwan wuye should the center corners me information bi nim say me obi a school fees say they threaten students say the school fees we be through presec ha na enkwada yi wo monte ya baba ya exams a ni apam wo na security no ya ma amana ya tight say so obia ontua the school fees and so arrears a on clear ya no man no on enter school
okay because in some wa kai senior de bia make no aha the seat show so yendi ntro yenka ha yeni enka asem keke
me one two
me guest I can't send bebre efa free SHS no bebre ho no ma me kura na madwene enko so se atumi aboa ama absorb wo mo anom wo orphanages no ade ana madwene kura enko so me guess ene atwe madwene asi so that tells you how good the policy is. Now in some bebre a working we beka say ene no nim say ma sesem ho pa ye what facts and fiction in somewhere politicians no akeka de afa free SHS no any in somewhere a teacher for bi aka afa free SHS no any in somewhere a school for bi kurapo ayeden aka afa free SHS no na se ade de eye emfa ho ne mprendodo a obeto ho mpe anase obetwetwe no yenkonkotie enkohwe in somewhere in fact news TV stations and as a media houses be brekra aye stories e de afa ho yakeka ni nyina boma numei ye beyi kakra e de akire mu se be ya mbohu nsem a me guess e ka no se be enye entro and as a busrimuka yenkonkohwe ne yemra
Senior High in Accra have threatened to sack final year students who do not pay their fees by Monday, April 27, despite a GS directive to allow them to write the West African Senior School Certificate Examination.
344 out of 415 final year students owe fees to the tune of 130,000 cedis.
We have threatened the students. I, the headmaster, threatened them that if they do not pay, then in the other way, the best method I can do, the last minute, is just to get them out of the class.
The school authorities say they are handicapped and fear students may not pay fully their fees before completing the course.
We're owing about 1.3 billion old Ghana cedis. And as of now, we talk about maybe about 20% might have finished paying their fees. And so it means we need to find a way to get the money, because maybe we may be dragged to the Public Accounts Committee for the existing debt that appears in the school.
I'm saying that Ghana must not introduce free SHS on the whimsical promise of a desperate politician. Many mistakes have been made by countries in Africa already with free SHS.
The government has budgeted 2 billion cedis for free SHS for this academic year. If young people can afford to pay, they don't have to pay.
The average, over 140,000 students are either not reached by the computerized school selection and placement system or are not enrolled manually for secondary education, largely due to financial barriers. The bay, described as wastage of the country's human resource, is what the free SHS policy seeks to address. This year, more than 400,000 students will access secondary education free of charge under the Akufo-Addo's administration. The free SHS package includes removal of cost barriers, physical expansion of school infrastructure, improvement in quality secondary education, equity and acquisition of skills for employment. Under the free SHS policy, all fees approved by the Ghana Education Service will be absorbed by government. This includes a one-time fee for day and boarding students in the first year, or recurrent fee items for day and boarding students, feeding fees that involve 3 square meals for boarders and 1 pot meal for all students. Other benefits and
no child will ever be denied senior high school education simply because his or her family is unable to afford it.
Abraham Ojecheson, more from Tsunami. Mammy from them, the Dupia, one of mammy, I try in the autumn. Papa sometimes listen to this composed Sony B. Macatama to me, Sony B. Teach them of Bobia Sana. If you grab pad at a native pampoyade in your beauty, more than 4, I'm a swinging penny. Until me what your chest in and I made you ready to me. Yeah, maybe I could say you man, I may pay a day. Until you were from Tinumano Kada, I could follow the free SHS. na me rade me da wase ti me sumo to my de na be SS na ma abotie no school ti me ba na sometimes for every say dey be school for you I am a day maybe sometimes mo si da ma me rade ti afi su me be su me nya hwe school ya just school fees simple me gari sugar na biro na adi po ya dide benye bi ya be school na kate bo school fees aka am de bia maka da ko faado wamba de obe president ana dole ye free SHS no da agility no na mi akopɔ do no ba dole bo bo ha ye nyi bi ka to wa tin ma me ne chare da opepenye ho wa ma hye so ye wo papa kora na da obi ade ma ne ewu so ye nya kwa ye si aba school na ye ka hye de ni nyam de ye ngude yi ma sida ye bokɔ na ye si aboa ho manka.
A few moments later.
And so if anybody tells you anything different, tell the person he's lying. I started free SHS in 2015.
I'm not. The sit show and money egusui or say I can't think far me dwunu ho me ntiase senia mo hwe video yi me gidi se we enye ye ne create we nye artificial intelligence ye de aye bibi we no create do nsem a papa no hu no wo mu no na me pese mu hu se me guess ansem wo ka no no kore enye bosiremu ka ntino wo ka sa na wo hwe video na nsem bi say Queen's secondary school head teacher no or say we threatened to sack the children from school. That was 2015.
Headmaster threatening.
And a headmaster no any fault because one jisikana aban so twino. And to say about the number of 400 and something in Kolana no mudekano it amounted to almost 1.3 billion old cities. And now papa no so John Mahama so say video no say if you have 2 billion will you put it all in if it's a free SHS? So that explains why so no 2 billion one function free SHS no because na breso no na nkwala edeka 1.3 billion ya pamo mo free school St. Aquinas Secondary School. And I'm sure say free education 419 Ghana ya kase bibi 419 na tro azan dream prakadam oti ase nti omo yi a demonstration e match ye twetwa selfies dachi omo de be che omo mase omo so omo ye free SHS demonstration utie papa ne kasa former president kasa o say ese ma wo mo a omo betumi atua no wo mutua if you don't even have the data how do you determine say we betumi atua na say we betumi ntua akra
to be honest with you, so also some president na me hira amagana.
Di entra.
Angola yinti. Hwese de mofra yi. Any nam school ma homa yes stranded
because of school fees. When him say then time no. Angola ni bi wo kula ye lashe won. Because school fees no or the dance young no betu o. She said that Korea was stranded. Now we did the school gate across Ghana. Sana system ne tie secondary school dia. Pressure at that Korea iso. Na tie papa Mahama sembi. Was it the one to say one more ongomo parents ni betimi atua na den didn't any kwanse mu amutua.
Say no dey boni ni mo ana say boni ni ho.
Ya papa John Dramani papa. Now on your first class citizen e wo Ghana ha.
Na dey papa oskapa.
Ada history ni enyo ya misina.
Sir.
Ya papa John Dramani Mahama na ne papa minister e wo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah Abraham.
Yeah no eh.
No history no directly say na ya papa John Dramani Mahama no oko Acheampong secondary school. Yes. Because his father was a first class citizen in the same country Ghana.
Who was a first class citizen?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Over to me at your school fees. We said they have Papa John Dramani Mahama to die. And so Papa Dr. Nkrumah introduced free education policy with him. No Papa no almost sika. Sabi why minister e wo man no. O yi ni for Acheampong ha. Over to me at you but
John Dramani Mahama mo ko hwe Acheampong for one records mo o yi no free Acheampong ha ni papa no wo sika no first class citizen no we yi John Dramani Mahama every Acheampong ha any no ko school no e free no o exam.
Yes.
And the same John Dramani Mahama here His Excellency me papa na e wo sika no di ni ko school wo sire mo no no di ni ko school wo sire mo no e na no abenyini e kutia se obi wo sika no betimi atwa school visa man bank ko school free.
Interesting.
Na ye ka wo yi a hwe NDC fo any MPP fo ne Ghana fo nyina mo nka mom na me ka kira mo se oman no eye ba akopɛ se mo so ye papa John Dramani Mahama so no san be ye president ya se je nyema be sia ko bad wo Ghana ha no mo be no asu sa amre no wonye hwia wo de e twe na so biem obeye de opena wakɔ adenti na me ka sa emo frey school for mo frey school for mo frey
yeah
wo ya papa John Dramani Mahama His Excellency now papa kuteska betime awode atu school no Acheampong etua walisi e wo sire mo no na papa be papa o ye minister mpo Dr. Madam obey you for Acheampong ha just for you to go and enjoy then free secondary school policy no up there north and wo cheda were wo be nyina be ye panyini na wo be bua mafra no ama de ne papa wo bio de ne maame ni bio wo metina enjoy ni bi no and na wo cheda were say de ne papa wo sika to say na papa wo sika on de ma yemfa no nkobi na obi a waka nsem we nyina na wasan ka kire mo say moto obama no na mo so in ewo Independence Square on the 7th January enyoma mienu and also dey sin ani so oba kire Ghana for first one also oba mema who said the country is broke or say mo so me in 2025 January 7th the first thing I will let you know as a country is that the country is badly broke. Two, oba mema who say oman no said the ayeno atetia pansam munida no a wasan basa mo to abama no meanwhile tenio Dr. Omane Acheampong no waka tell me say Ghana it is not late to be one of the best. Listen to the two. Dr. Omane Acheampong say no matter the crisis that the whole world has gone through after COVID, Ghana can still become one of the best in Africa. Ghana can still become one of the best. I can lead this country to become one of the best in the world. Now, ya papa John Dramani isu jina njan. Moto abanama me mama mo so mana say. Now, who is interested to know say country na say? Why na the vision ni say akwala kwa wo primary school go asabe. Me no so say the vision ni so operation who say Ghana say. How much more already president da? And the vision adia wo be yi na diama Ghana fo ho no. Enti me say no. Me ni nsa papa no but senkapo no a enke hu here NDC for your mistake. Enti obi ni wo biem. So obi a ya to abama no amana we omanbani o tie konwa so na sabe wantumi an perform amana so Ghana fo ani nti the most rejected sitting president in our election record any papa John Dramani Mahama masa ya kofa na ba na obi a wawe no wo kan so na mo buafu na na daga 2008 sorry 2012 so sorry we do bia na wo de ma we dey gas John Dramani Mahama wawe enti gamo fo ni pafofo amra na ntie na sese ye Dr. Mamudu Bawumia ni so adi hunu kakra ka bebrebe Dr. Mamudu Bawumia as vice president Saudi ya papa John Dramani Mahama His Excellency what be the president you know come on your vice any Dr. Mamudu Bawumia advice now underline it now assess one policy ya papa John Dramani Mahama ni bi sabi previous policy sabi buru control it na men tia kakra papa John Dramani Muhammad besin me as Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia policies after policies policy na boy amanyo as a chira say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Nana Dankwa every free education policy ni ba no me mo typical example bi voter region has never voted MPP yet after the implementation of the same policy which the same NDC people fought against, after the implementation of that beautiful policy, free secondary school policy, no mobako voter region enjoy momuko manim and team a policy or policies and you should do and a babwa because at the end of the day no so moka say mini policy and this is for my policy way ya road on the many mahama also was ambassador or policy way ni bisa na mobuafu and so basically political party kakraka say mimi ni bisa ayadania and this for the science produce another president because any MP before but this particular moment there and this for me because Ghana want to escape and for your destiny and kosha ya papa John Dramani Muhammad sa yan kola ni na no measure better form because at the name say so put 2 billion na government no say some no kind 2020 year o precast wa anye no 2016 no His Excellency Nana Dankwa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia the two no be president no still after the implementation of free education no still was say it must not be implemented. Now government has budgeted 2 billion was spending for free education. That was 2020. Just 4 years ago elections as an American and he was still insisting say young chum and one more transfer we say Ghana for the 20 mummy and country say it has come to stay more dada near to Obama more not just a more muchum Ghana for one set up and what the Ghana for will be done or Mampani Mahama our the president where the in fact where the assemblyman where the DC where the MP where the deputy minister where the substantive minister were the vice president and was a the president and the kaka in fact Sagana for anya careful no more tie masem manya bre na mekasa no mama male no party and sene yaman no o kire bia leader bi be sore na otumi ni ni so adi hu a e be bo nko asefo ma e be bo nyanka e be bo oman no the same Omane Acheampong irrespective of the political background. That is me. Okay.
Maminko enkoji abofo nkrato be si mana ubisa question bi so omu policy ba kokra eno de ye ko break ye ba make policies kakra we have to be fair to the NDC. Make sure policies ba ko mienu bia NDC for ewo na atumi anza wo question no ye me guess Nicholas Omane Acheampong na yete ni nkano mame ndane me wosi manje abofo nkrato member sisia
na hena woko na hena wo pro ho akọ
me ko hwe me din ni me ho nsem wo voters register no so
na register bay
electoral commission for ho ahonsiesie no ma afi 2024 amansan abato no fa bi eye oyi kire afa afi 2024 voters register every Benada 20th August kosi Benada 27th August wo anopa no nso ne anaju no nsiantem de biara e wo se wo hwe wo ho nsem wo voters register no so na se hu hia mo nsesa no manchre ni yie no e wo se wo hu bebi a wo to aba no nso wo betumi akase tia nipa omfata se omubeka register no ho
esese wuyi webusuani a owu ye ndin free krata no mu
sa e wo se me ko hwehwe me din sesia
ane
kosho
na nso e wo se wo hu dane mre no Ane wo afi 2024 amansan abato a omobeye no ho no Electoral Commission for no be voters register no ama amansan ahwe hwese wo behwe wo ho nsem ankasa wo bra omoye oyichira efa voters register no ho free benada twin so ne anaju no nsiantem de biara wo akwan foforo so no omo atro omudin se abatofo nso betumi ahwe omudin tire ho nsem wo omufon so de nam *711 *51# wo network bia so nkrofo a omo ayera omo ID card anase omo de ato bebi omo nkai biom no betumi akọ oyichire bia akọhwe omudin tire ho nsem impanyimfo a omo wo oyichire bia honum nso no betumi aboa ama omo ahwe omo ho nsem abra omo nkra omo voter ID card mpo obi a ofata se oto aba betumi akase tia obi din ne ho nsem wonyina so obi se onipa no ya abofra kuma oye ohoho obi na adwene ntene no obi ye ne ho tse oye woa ana se onye obi a ote mpotemu ho wa batwo ye wo daati
Trading Enterprise is still your leading mobile phones, accessories, and your electronic retail outlet. We have products such as mobile phones, television sets ranging from 24 inches to 86 inches, air conditioner from 1.5 horsepower to 2.5 horsepower. We have washing machine, refrigerators, Bluetooth speakers, CCTV cameras, and many more. For bulk purchasing and retailing, visit any of our shops nationwide or our website at www.francotrading.com. You can call the numbers on the screen for any assistance. Please note, do not pick any number apart from these numbers. Franco Trading Enterprise, still the home of quality mobile phones, accessories, and your home appliances.
Welcome to Awos Unisex Boutique, where comfort and style is our hallmark. Original Italian leather bags, shoes, belts for both men and women. Talk about looking your best and standing out on all occasions. 5 to 10% discount on all products. Clearance sales rack, 50% discount on shoes. And now Awos Creation, where you find authentic African creation for men, women, and children. Visit us online or in store. In behind the Ghana Police Depot, in Jolu at Jolu Junction, opposite the First Atlantic Bank, at the airport, Terminal 3, Departure C3, opposite Sunbra Lounge, and now in East Legon, Shiashi Boundary Road, next to Two Guys Supermarket. Call us on 0244 649 379. That's 0244 649 379. Awos Unisex Boutique, comfort and style.
Obetumi aba ahwe ewo YouTube ene Facebook betumi de message o de message ba no ama eho ate na obi ehu se efi a ofiri mu ba no yatetew oni obi nya adwen enye atendidi obetumi ni obi disagree without using insulting and foul language. So we use insulting and foul language pe ema obi ehu efi a ofiri mu ba ede sabi ugu abusiana ofiri mu ba no ehufi. People should understand and learn this. You know, let me into me call Benkrum. If you only obi nya use, I mean, your own events analysis to disagree your point to make your submission. And yes, we be atem. And I'm a me says studio doom. Only be atema a chance what do you is. Sasam beto Ghana say will be chena dream. Now what drink chira one say will be atema a chance what do you sebi eswa na yen move away from sa insult names calling na obi yen fa ya dia ensuma o se be comment obi so ensuma o se da ko baby ompa na wa ko baby na wa ja wo mu a omo enjoy no ma pass omo comment. We accept criticisms obetumi a criticize the policy dia no fine enye sa na tie ba sa obedi atemu de me gidi say wo mu omo wo no omo hwe ono omunnim abusia ofiri mu eba omunnim political party baby a ofiri ba enti obia enfiu but osesa ya anka me gidi say ebeboa asa na meko break no na me guest ka say omo policy ndc omo policy no me de mente hwe kra no mate 24-hour economy aye ho abaye din ama ndc for so omo ebeden ebechichim se mwati ebisi ebenyen eye jata na ya export omo de akọ eye abuchi ama yenya eye dollars eno eye 24-hour economy nti 8 hours bia na ye jata we omo ko hwe jata no so 8 hours na omo kofi na foforo so aba so ensem bebre ena policy number 2 minti kra matise former John Mahama o kan se imebru a omo pese omo ye nkokọ no be mom nkokobu kakaka no amom nkusua ne eye nkokọ no kakaka na aduane a nkokọ no so bedi no de kakra be ka ho ama ti nkokọ ne to a otumi ton eso edihwe abusua nti no se o ka se omo ni policy ba kokra ne de ne o enye adwi na me Ghana National Ghana Secondary Senior High School omo headmaster agora me pacho me ba okay ono so de nsem bi atudwa efa free SHS no first one na boy no tie the first 1 minute there now about St. Aquinas headmaster na no say they threatened I the headmaster threatened to sack the children from the school and the classrooms na utie head teacher Mr. Aful, I think the name is Mr. Aful. Ewo Ghana Senior High School. Now all cheer how refreshing the policy, free SHS policy is, especially to women teachers now. Now enkaneno na they had to sack a friends in Kolano like the Queen's headmaster no young people tie ono so nin semwa o kafa free SHS no na yemra.
It is obvious. The difference is obvious. When we were taking, now you have come to this school, you have seen that we are writing exam and not even one person is going home. We would have had teachers with canes driving students who haven't paid their fees away. It was so disheartening knowing that this child's parents don't have the money. But you of them, their parents haven't paid the fees. Why do you cane the child? It was with difficulty. But if you don't take the fees and auditors come, they will say you don't have any mechanism down for collecting public money. We can pick any call, anytime, because we don't owe. Creditors are not chasing us for their money. Suppliers are not chasing us. We are also not chasing the students for money. And it is heartwarming to be ahead under the free SHS system because you can sleep. We now have more contact hours. I've been in education all my life as a worker, and I have taught as a teacher of chemistry, and I'm now a headmaster. We have far more contact hours than we used to have when it was 3 terms. Now let's talk about double track. Double track is just like it's just 2 schools in one building, and whatever contact hours the students have in green, the gold have the same number of periods. So there's no discrimination. We are rather using government property judiciously. Now, Form 1 alone is 1,500. But for the double track, where were we going to take the students? We have been given 480 mattresses, 4 mattresses for students. We have been given 900 tables, 900 chairs. Look at the quality. It is so heartwarming. Gone are the days when people just supplied and the following year you could not find them because they are so inferior. This is qualitative chair, and we have qualitative tables. We are so proud of government. Government is doing so much. The father of the nation, the president, policy was given to you by inspiration of God. Don't let anything deter you. I am saying this so passionately because, but for my father's brother, I would have been a fisherman somewhere.
Headmaster. Tie papa yin semo kan ya. Near frustration St. Aquinas headmaster na ni de na yi first no o say pressure down so all threatening nkwala from the to sack them from the school. Now UTM na make headmaster from Ghana Secondary Senior High Secondary. ena oyede all cancer asem no osan kan say enye no krenda propaganda bisu ni nemu say because of double track ne sanyema no last week me professor Ewa oye president for Ashesi University also mean some kind say yemon sema womu nya adwene de fa sa double track that is thinking outside the box womu machine ade akọ enim no ebo aban abaso no what social media and wudi atem. I mean the difference is very clear. Papa akura someone okay nyina na headmaster ya
na da ho no
yeah
me say NDC for mo policy ewe mo pesi di mochi obi a ya to abama no amana wi 8 years ago no se mo me entertain ni ye kofa no ba two things options mi enu na ye papa John Dramani ewo na ba ko dey very dangerous ono an say 4 years no eswa na obi entumi fa 4 years pe and transform Ghana me ba to wanga
okay
we need to ni bi ho
bebre
entity say no go na waka sa na oba no another options ni say na meeting the press no o say oba be ye constitutional reforms na Ghana for mesremo ani die mu ntie ni ye asofo bi hye nkom say ya nhwe ye ni ato oba na ye papa John Dramani Mahama obeko 2 terms. How could that be possible? Say ya tena ho abe ho ma wo ye to oba ma 4 years unya ya tena ho abe ho ma wo ye to oba ma 4 years unya watu waso wanya wako tena jadi owini ya ba watu waso wanya wako tena jadi owini ya ba no ama oman menya asumdue no say no ko 2 times dia ene wode ne say ba kwa akoka o ama asumdue na ye wono because wode ne say kape enya dia ebe possible entokwa ne besi Ghana ha the air course of Liberia, the course of Sierra Leone, the air course of Burkina Faso. No, yes, I find the Biba Ghana. Now, Miss Ramo, here are the Dramani Mahama. Miss Ramo, say a Kuba Ghana. Move is a motor Obama Mahama, and so not a chum. Na yenina yakoto oyenem na onipa wodi bibia yenem na onipa wodi bibia dynasty la sabe SSO Osamba na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no oye vice president nso sabe nimdie ahye no masa no me se me ka kire mo pa mo ntro nto ho se Ghana fo to Obama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia yemen sabe obesi die tumiri ka won puntu mu no NDC fo nyina be bo mo nsam because onyankopon na asoma Dr. Bawumia e sa dire yimu na mesra no munje assembly America dramo NDC for me message Obama ani das wo nyina ne say dollar kosoro ene ma boa de dollar kosoro ene ma boa de na bato ma no kwa na mutim say Ghana hana ye wono after COVID we are see the bia ene ma boa de mo pa mo check here America dollar na ye ne dia no what $1 did before COVID, at the moment you need about $7 to do the same thing. The dollar has lost its value in the hands of the Americans. How much more will Ghana? Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia said $100. That was 2017, and indeed 2017 dollar was arrested. 2018 dollar was indeed arrested by Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. 2019 dollar was indeed arrested, and in 2020 COVID in the boom in the world economy basa ebisine and a dollar no sorry enti no mo tie this for $4 no kotoba ni cheche muni ya papa John Dramani Mahama na time no 2013 2014 2015 dollar for muntie and 2016 no oluso election no ye desumu sa me nyuma nyina eguye the economy was bad there to the extent say we are barbering shop operator baba ni awidire kan ye ni ho obetara ho fian pa kwese nwure na okofia akoda kom wudi vie so a kan ye ni evie di eso wudime na dem na oda valanda so ho hairdresser for shop salon the same thing Who are running boutique? The same thing. It is no. Send your one CD gra. What to mean, Mabra, and when the one CD Nakoto? Say, ya Monoka say. Mr. Ramo, why now Ghana has a year? Nadia Oton, over a born tozu. Moma, and this is what they are so much say, and Emma Boyade. A band being war, or Baba Ghana ha. Na enema bo ebe sane abafo be one CD da ezi na mo de tie ne se ese obi a bo homode na onya bibi so because say ya mene mo kazai kan ya ne si so no dollar was so eso kan ya si so dollar was so obi a to ade ayeto dollar was so eso so obi a katua ya tuma
Kolanda so school
dollar was so as Colano was school. Dollar was so and Colano school at the abandoned amount. Dollar was so and Colano like the Abayatia. Dollar was so and Colano war school visa Abayatia. Dollar was so Abano utility based water. Meaning Abayatia. Ya papa don't money Emerson. The man cut you 1,000 Ghana say binim get you 5,000. 4,000 the lowest. I don't know what I done at Toso. Also, at the Biatosa was meant to ask anyone boy. Then my sister, meaning our mama for. After COVID, you know, you can't you good demono. Won't you mean call Mafala? Won't you feel quiet and run out quiet into area more? I dare turn 50 cities, no back on was 80 cities. Who need choice over to? You should buy in say. COVID didn't try mono, will be on person or 10 idea a boss will be. And I can't name my boy a day. Now, my mom scenario be measure. Never come a hammer time, no. This is the bomb bra. We have Yanni, Emma, sir, from Monday to Friday. My young Kwan Kakra, my young Floya Kakra, my young Bibi Kakra, they are share. Free Jimuse, everyone on my mano, Ebedi, Ediaco school, Ecosisi, Ebedi weekend there. The Pachoba Koba Banana, you do Kanya, my Bianin in your car, say. And the Kanya is so. We went to the Guava. Now, not the Guava, we went to the Nam Asher freezer 6 months. Listen, you do Kanya, there is a guarantee, say, after a few hours, it will come back. When I catch you, say, economy way about the same Muhammadiano. Yakasa economy is good one. It does not necessarily mean say and your map war for economy is good one. Your papa Muhammad time 50 Ghana. And that almost 100 cities. Tie okay bro your papa Muhammad time make bro bag 2.5. A to cement 5 bags. And then a bro
to TV and then pay Yatsanase on your channel. NET2 TV, indeed beyond the limit. You're sorry for your cataso, Nanya Hon Day, and Yaya Hofe, and Nabosunia Suna when you kakra, Nemum a tom, any Mobra, or so Hinichidian Pong, and young Cropong to Trubonsu, and Punyanqua. But bad ye trade young point, ye hon trainer, young pono, the Osea or yo, and to your friend Osea dear yo. Your cat are a bemu, Katachi Mununkuno, the Owoso a doctor, also a crocreno. The Iriasia Fanena, Nani, a cobia, and the Ecosono. The Wahoo Minu no man the Pachi. Tetramata Bojimina Mujendi Mofusani. The Osoro, and it's Nabia, Nasasin and Nasintia Suo. You are Mununkum Sarimu without pillars. No more a po, Dahoyan town, not a num, a room, may never be. Your master chimbo, no bien seen quine. You timber riabo, katabai, manane, and form set in Kutuno. Auto tribunsuno, not dumana, humobro, amane, ye wura, bosumi in the chatu muna. We are beginning this 8th month, which is tomorrow, 1st August 2024. Which is indeed, the Lord has been grateful to you and everybody, to myself and the entire production team, to my life and my family, to my church members and my pastors, to every single individual Ghanaian. Senyankurupon ekunye mobwa, yebe kan se aseda ene edemano. Wakunye mobwa buyebie, ye mumu yo, ye mfumso, ye boni nyina chiri no. Indeed, nyankurupon abuye. So omwa Kenya ni se otiasi adia che awanted akura woni da so obedidia. How much more you and onidi anunti ibo din bom manane say only the alpha and omega